Yeah.
I said Jerome in the house. Watch your mouth.
My God, he always coming with an intro every episode. I like that.
I know you guys got talent.
Hell nah.
Some of us got
some
talent.
of us. I mean, this radio is just my talent. That's what I claim. That's my claim to fame, man.
What's good, fellas?
It's good, man.
I'm a triple threat.
What that mean?
Triple talent. Talent and shit.
Oh,
I feel that.
You get paid for it?
Hell no. Hell no.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Somebody trying to play my black ass.
How y'all
never
niggas
know.
doing, man? How y'all guys doing?
I'm good, man.
Word.
I'm good. And you, Mike?
I'm chilling, man.
Yeah.
I'm chilling. What's up, G?
I'm good. I'm good at the moment. You know, every time I come here, I feel good. You feel me?
Yeah.
This is the highlight of my week.
Yeah.
Shit, me too.
Man.
Yeah.
Me too, for real.
Yeah, man.
Got shit going on. Nah, man.
You ain't hitting the gym?
Yeah, I hit the gym on the weekend and stuff, but it's just boring. It is what it is. It's just you go and you come out and stand up in the mirror for a minute. You play strong.
You flexing and then you pass out. Yo, we gotta. I want to learn how to swim.
Yeah, me too.
You know how to swim?
Nah,
I'm gonna teach you when you get a pool. I'm gonna show you.
I need to
I
learn how to
swim, I dive, I could do that.
Yeah.
Not just diving off the board, but going underwater and swimming. They call it diving, you know.
Okay.
Did that.
Okay.
I'm in the Virgin Islands, you know. Go chill with my dad in St. Croix. It's just a lot of water and sun, man. You know.
That's the life.
Hell yeah.
I wish I was West Indian.
Huh?
I'm jealous.
Oh,
I'm jealous because where you from, G? What's your
Honduras. It's not the same thing, but it's kind of. It's kind of
It's Central American.
Yeah.
So who got the better looking women?
This guy. I go to these guys too for one.
Trinidad got a lot of beautiful women, man.
Yeah.
A lot of beautiful women.
But what's the difference? Because it's Trinity, Tobago.
It's basically a little. Tobago is a small island off of Trinidad, so the people is, you know, every time you go from one place to the next, the people personality and the lifestyle kind of changes. So Tobago is a kind of like country-ish, but the people are more nicer and they're more laid back and slower. And Trinidadians, you know, they're like upbeat and they just, you know, that's why they do carnival, man. They just there's some people they're like hot. They are special people, man.
So
For
what's
real.
the history about regarding the carnival? What's the
I don't know.
tradition about it? Nothing.
Dude, I left there when I was a kid. But, you know, I grew up on Flatbush. I can tell you about Flatbush culture.
Yo, that's wild.
Yeah, Trinidadians, they're just some spicy ass people, man. You gotta love them. The women are beautiful. The men, them hardworking and stuff. They good people, you know.
Yo, the accent is bananas.
Yeah.
I tried to I spoke to some Trinidadians, man.
What if they talk too fast?
Yo, it's hard to understand.
Cause when they get mad, they be like, "Your mother cunt, what the fuck is wrong with your fucking ass, boy? Boy, is a real bum, see it."
Oh shit!
It's hard to understand, man.
Yeah.
And what about your peeps?
Honduras?
Any kind of culture, carnival?
Nah. Well, we have a parade out here in the Bronx. You know about it. Remember you told me
The Bronx. They got one in Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
That they have.
Yeah, Brooklyn and Sunset Park somewhere around there.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, Honduras is shit. I don't know, man. It's kind of like nowadays. It's like real. What do you call it? Dangerous. You feel me? Honduras is real. It's like certain shit you can't do, certain shit you can't wear, certain shit you can't say, certain people you can't talk to.
Really?
Yeah, it's real hard out there, man.
Wow.
Damn.
That's like close to Panama, right?
Yeah.
So you speak Spanish, right?
I understand Spanish. My Spanish is horrible. So like with my mom, the way I communicate is like I speak English because she understands English, and she speaks Spanish to me because I understand Spanish. You feel me? So,
But you don't speak it.
A little bit. I'm not.
Say something to the ladies in Spanish. Como?
Sentate en mi cara. Yeah.
What that mean?
Sit on my face.
You nasty mother sucker.
You feel me?
He say, "Sit on my face."
Crazy, man.
Speaking of sit on my face.
What an invitation.
Yeah. I've been telling a lot of because there's this new thing on Facebook that is like it's called Profoundly, which is like it's like you ask questions anonymously so they won't know it's you. You feel me? So I've been telling a lot of girls that through Facebook.
I can imagine what you.
Oh shit.
Yo, dirty shit.
Yeah, I reveal myself to some girls, but you know, some girls they ain't gonna budge for it. So
Wow.
yeah,
Boy, I'm jealous. I'm American, man. Ain't shit happening.
I feel you black.
I tell people I'm Chinese, Japanese all the time. I don't
Yeah.
represent my people.
But who you said you look like? I forgot who you said.
Remember they used to say, Omar Epps.
Omar Epps. You do look like Omar Epps.
Thick ass Eddie Murphy at one point. A dusty Pusha T.
You had braids. You
I used to
said.
have braid only that.
I could see
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
I could
yeah.
see
I
that.
remember.
Wait, did I have hair at that time?
Yeah, hell yeah. When
Shit was
I
down.
first met you, had hair. I don't know what happened, but
Yeah, that shit back here, like, yes, sir. I'll be in the army like this.
and you was mad skinny and like good, but like
Yeah,
it's just
man.
time.
I got to see a pic of D when he was younger than.
Shit,
Wow.
man.
Yep.
Fell off, man. I'm like Santa Claus.
Yeah,
now, man.
you're not the only one.
You laughing? Yeah, but what part of America you guys are originally from?
From the South.
Right, for South
You know what I
Carolina.
heard? South Carolina.
Oh,
All them country Bamas.
Okay.
You know.
Good cooking.
Yeah, all that heart attack food that they make that
Word.
shit, you know.
You be dead by 50.
About 21.
21 too. You're not lying.
All that fucking pork rinds and all that shit. Yo, they eat squirrels. Yo, speaking of
Possums.
squirrels, motherfucking squirrels in my apartment. Man.
Ooh.
how'd they
Scared
get in
the
there?
Shit out of me.
Through the
man.
window?
They came through the window. I was asleep, right? And I usually keep the door closed.
Right.
So I heard something go bam. I jumped up. I'm like, what the fuck? Went in the kitchen and I'm peeking this shit. I see the nigga.
Oh shit.
I said, get your ass out this mother. He went out the window. I'm like,
Wow.
I was scared. I was scared of a squirrel.
I feel that.
Crazy.
Big black man. Get it out! This is a squirrel.
I ain't fucking with this guy right here.
I know, right?
Crazy. I never had nothing like you guys are scared of anything. Like any kind of creatures.
Rats. I'm scared of rats. You know what's something I always think about? What if rats end up flying one day? That'll be my worst nightmare. Man. I'll kill myself that day. That day, I'll kill myself if rats could fly. So I can't deal. I hate rats, man. I hate them.
Yo, they taking over, man.
Yeah, especially in New York.
Yeah, we need to start eating them. They ain't gonna see.
We probably are.
You ain't gonna see much of rats around.
We probably are.
I think we
them.
are eating them, right? The
Eat
ching
them.
wong wong.
You never see
Ching-long.
rats in Chinatown. Or cats. You never do
Or
that.
dogs.
Oh, exactly.
That's sad, man. We apologize for that. We ain't
Exactly,
really know.
man. That's so racist.
I think it's true.
I try to find something to be scared of, and I don't got nothing. I'm not scared of nothing, man.
Really?
Me neither.
Man, I don't know what's my problem. I go looking for problems. I'm not scared of nothing, man.
Me neither,
Really?
man.
Yeah, I got a problem with that,
Mm.
Fuck out of here. I'll be like, fuck out of here.
I
I like that white boy. The fuck out of here. Bring it on, motherfucker.
Get out of here.
Fucking mooly.
Cocksucker.
That's some funny shit. Man.
Word.
Yeah.
Yo, a lot of people fear death, though.
Yeah,
That's what
I
most
am.
people. The unknown. Not,
I ain't gonna lie,
Not
yeah.
knowing what comes after.
Yeah.
Is it anything out there after?
But I don't know what to believe. I hear a lot. And I don't know what to believe because I take everything in. You feel me? So it's hard to really.
I just think life everlasting. And and once I know it's life everlasting and all worlds are body, and I just believe that you just move on to another life. Just like how your mother pushed you out, where you came from. You remember that? No, right? So it's the same thing. You just get pushed into another dimension.
Right.
I think it's the fourth dimension, and then you move on to the seventh. You move on each. That means
Wow.
I think it's like we here just to learn about life itself, because life is right in front of us to view. But right now we look at books and paper, and we don't really look at life itself. Everything is concrete, so you can't see nothing. But we're here to just experience this and move on and take it with us to another level of life. I believe that.
See, stuff like that, because like that makes sense to me, and I will take that in. But then I might hear something else like next week, and it's like that makes sense too. It's like it's hard, man.
Hollywood got your ass scared.
Yeah, it's true.
Making all them damn movies.
All them
True,
bullshit
man.
TV shows.
Yeah.
Stranger Things.
But the girl with the black hair in front of her eyes, and she looking at you like that.
What's her name?
The one of them come from under the bed upside down and shit. You be like, I'm not ready yet.
Yo, shit.
That shit is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not nothing to be afraid of. We have to die, you know,
Right.
because you know you're born, and from the time you're born, you start get growing. You know, you
Right.
have to die,
Right.
and that's something that we should you know, take in and hold on to it, because you're not gonna be here for long.
Nah.
So while you're here, take the time, enjoy it. You know.
I would like to see if there's other life. Like as I'm alive now, I would love to see if there's other life on
Any other planets?
Yeah, that's something I would love to see
Yeah.
before I go.
So you've been watching Captain Kirk. Huh?
Yo, that was a dope show, man.
I never heard of that.
Yeah.
It's just like, what was it? One black person,
Yeah,
one
One.
Asian.
one. Yeah. Yep. Traveling through space.
Tokens.
You know, to go boldly, go where no man. Now they don't say man no more. They
No,
say,
what they say?
persons. That's gone
They
before.
changed it.
Yeah, but I used to watch that shit all the time.
Yeah.
I love that shit. I used to love $6 Million Man too.
Wow.
That nigga, when that nigga run, he go the Bionic Man. What?
I heard about it, but never seen
That
it.
nigga pick up a stone.
I remember seeing the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah,
Now that was pretty dope.
with Lou Ferrigno, the old one. Yeah,
that was pretty interesting.
the fucked up makeup.
Yeah, see, G ain't get to see stuff
Nah.
like that, man. You gotta go
man.
back and see if it's on YouTube.
I will. I definitely will.
Classic
man.
shit, man.
I like classics.
Yeah, when Steve Austin with $6 million when he went to run, he go, and yo, that shit is funny.
But why they call him the $6 million man? He was
Nah, he was a pilot and shit, and the plane got crashed or whatever, and he almost died, and his body was broken up. So they used technology at that time, you know, bionics, and they gave him arms, legs, and shit, make him move and run faster. And after when he become better, he became a detective, and he was working for the military.
So was he before Iron Man?
Nah, Iron Man and
Iron
them
Man
is
was
way
before that.
before, you know.
Okay.
But when they brought out those guys, $6 Million Man, they didn't have Iron Man like that. There was Iron Man was in the books, in the little books and stuff. The only person that actually came out at that time was Batman. But it was, the one with the Robin Hood was like,
Yeah, you should see.
yeah, that one. You know,
I don't know anything about that.
and Robin be saying them cliches and stupid cliches. You know?
Holy Tuesday, Batman! Holy cheeseburger, Batman!
Shit.
That shit, you can see that on YouTube.
Yeah.
Funny tight ass spandex. They was wearing.
I'm not into like superhero movies.
And
stuff
again,
like that.
I ain't see no black people on there. I don't remember.
Nah, at that time.
Always leaving us out, man.
Come on, man.
At that
Just
time,
saying, man.
it was
You
hard.
talking about? You see the years? It take us every 4, 5, 7, 9, every 10 years to get a little spot there, a little black person here. It is what it is,
The
man.
Latinos, just like the Caucasians, just take over, man.
Well,
Excess out of everything.
I have a problem with Latinos.
Yeah.
Yeah, just being Latinos. I'm like, I know Latin is Roman, ancient Roman language. I know that. So how, if it's an ancient Roman language, that a person now is a Latino and he's from Central America or South America? He ain't from Rome, because right now Rome speak Italian. They're not
Right.
speaking Latin. So
Right.
how could people be Latin? This shit bother me. I'm like, that's a language, right?
And they still don't know that.
They supposed to know. It's a language. How you gonna be
Brainwashed.
called a language? What are you? Well, I'm Latino. That's an ancient Roman language. I hope you know that. So get it together, guys.
And guess what? You telling them that in one ear, out the other.
And they speak Spanish. That's what's messed up about it. So I'm Latino. Pare culo, man. At least speak Latin. Yeah, it's just weird.
So what's your view on some Latins feel like they're not black, and they go hard with that? I'm not black.
Yeah.
No,
I'm Latina.
everybody have a right to feel how they want to feel. They wake up in the morning, I feel I'm not. But when you look in the mirror, right, it's a whole new different ballgame. You know, if you don't get your hair right, is it poofed out? Poof. It's not drying out, and you get the afro. It's like, no, it's not. So it pops out. It pops out on you. So it is what it is.
Those Dominicans be like that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, they clearly black as shit.
Yeah, because
They don't want to believe that.
At all.
Hell no.
Yep.
Man.
And as black as this thing right here, I'm not black.
I know Dominicans blacker than me. That's crazy.
I didn't know. I'm blind to the fact. As I'm getting older, I'm just like learning things little by
Dude,
little.
my grandmothers and her sisters, they're not really from Trinidad, you know, they're from fucking Venezuela, and they come there speaking Spanish and shit, and they dark skinned people, you know, some of them, they're straight here, but you know how it goes. So I grew up listening to them, and they speak a bunch of Spanish, but they're from Venezuela, and there's a bunch of different type of people there.
Yeah.
You know, so you know.
Just like I didn't know Nipsey Hussle background. I didn't know he was. I thought he was just American.
Straight up African.
Yeah.
Blew my mind.
And that, what kind of African he is? He not the nigga kind of, I mean, right? The black. He's like the Muslim type African.
I think so.
Like-
Because his dad speaks, right?
Something like that.
Right.
Yeah,
It's
man.
crazy.
Did you guys get to see the funeral?
I didn't see the funeral. I was at the fucking hospital. I didn't see that shit.
I heard about it, and everybody's talking about it on the job and stuff like that. People run up to me and it's like, yo, you see this? I was like, you know Nipsey Hussle? Do you know him? Do you know any of his music?
Nipsey Hussle. You said Nipsey Russell.
Yeah, Russell. Yeah, you know Nipsey Russell. I know Nipsey Russell, right? Nipsey Russell is a comedian. Like, see that shit? See that shit? No, Nipsey Hussle is like, who is that? But now, you know, everybody is like into this guy. And I'm like, do you know him? You ever listen to any of his music?
Yo.
Dudes are talking about they crying for. I'm like,
Yeah.
your uncle died the other day. Did you cry? But you crying for Nipsey because everybody else is doing it. I'm not trying to hate on him.
Right,
I respect that man and everything, but you
Yes,
ain't noticed this. It like
They just jumping on the bandwagon.
his stuff was bigger than Biggie and Tupac shit put together.
It was.
You know, it was big. I mean, where did this guy come from to be so huge?
That's true. That's true. Because
It's
like I never. I'm not a fan, but I never really got into his music like that. That's crazy. When he died, I'm like, what the fuck? When did this person start liking this shit? And you know, but
Yeah,
It's interesting.
The whole of California came out, and plus, and people from the East Coast even went over there and stuff like that. I'm not saying that you can't, but it's something weird about that. I'm like, why is this so big? This is just a regular guy from the underground who happened to just be nominated. I mean, yeah, he went out there and make parks and help out people and stuff, but they just take it to another level with this one. Yeah, it's very, you know, I was like,
Because you have some people on other platforms saying, well, people are dying every day over there, children, and you know, getting shot and killed and stuff. But why nobody jumping up for that? But they jumping up for this guy, you know, which is
it's
unfortunate.
Some form of
situation.
agenda. If you look
Think
at
so?
it, I'm not trying to say none, but it's just weird. How you gonna be bigger than Biggie and Tupac at the same time in one shot? Maybe something is something's wrong here. It's just huge, and not trying to hate on nobody, but I'm just saying though, it's just kind of
It's
weird.
kind of different, I guess, because they I guess now that everything is coming out, so they feeling his story and they sympathizing, and they, you know, and then plus everything is online, so you go on Instagram and you see almost every feed his face all over everywhere, videos, pictures, and and then, you know, his fiance was going to London, and then he was doing things in the community, so everybody's just like, I mean,
and I guess it's like he's like someone who, because you know, you hear a lot of artists talk about what they do and they don't really be doing it. I guess he was one of them dudes that really did what he said he was gonna do or whatever. So I
and
guess
he
that's
had
part of
big
it.
plans too.
Yeah, he did.
I didn't know he was getting signed to Rock Nation, Jay-Z, and all these guys.
Yeah,
Was buying up properties and
he
starting
bought
programs.
his whole block. He bought his whole block. Man. Yeah,
And that's sad. You know, you try to do things for people and
can't
look
fuck
where
with
it gets you.
niggas.
And then people wonder why when people get money, they leave, don't come back.
Nah,
Don't
yeah.
put
I don't
anything
think
in the
people should
neighborhood.
come back when you give money.
No.
Yo, you
No,
shouldn't.
and I don't think people who make money should go back to the ghetto and fix up nothing. That's for the government to fix up.
That's
You're not
true.
the government.
That's
You know,
true.
people paying taxes, so the government can fix up the neighborhood. You don't need to do that. That's not your job.
I agree.
What you could do is take the money and go buy some land far away or wherever, and bring those communities people to the land and build that. But to say you go mess with state property, it's you can get charged for that.
Really?
I mean, you're messing with state property. It's not yours. Let the state fix that. Let the state do take care of all those people, you know, that they created. The state created all of these problems, you know. So the state have the responsibility to do that. People are paying taxes. Where the taxes money gonna go? If you and me come there and we fix up the streets and fix up that, where the money for that to fix up the street gonna go in the politicians' pockets? You know, come on, it's levels. So I'm not trying to hate, but we gotta know where we at this time, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I see some celebrities, they give back to where they come from, but they not there.
yeah.
You understand? Like they have their representatives or
can't.
people.
You can't be there. You shouldn't be there. You're gonna end up like Nips.
Yeah, like
You
what
know.
50 said.
Yeah, you can't. You
Different day, same shit.
It's it's not a place for you anymore because you already reach a different level. I'm not trying to be, but I'm just being real. You know, you're going to get robbed. End the
Or
story.
killed.
Even if a lot of people is looking out for you, they're gonna be one stupid nigga. Could I say nigga? I said nigga.
Or
They're gonna run up on you and do some dumb shit, and then you're gonna if you're gonna defend yourself now? Imagine you got bodyguards who, you know, and they defend you. You're in trouble. You're gonna be in a jail, courts, lawyers, because you protect yourself. Because some dumb person run up on you thinking you got money. It is what it is. Once you okay in this place and you everybody's on the same level, they ain't gonna bother you. By the time they know you got some money, my friend, they coming for it. It is what it is. You know it. I know it. I'm from the bush. They coming. They gonna kick your fucking door down and ask you where that shit is.
It's
They
a
gonna
lot of
take your
typicals out
baby
there.
and tell you, go get the money and I'll give you back the baby. You know, that's just how it is. And then the shorties, oh my God, you go get set up. It is what it is.
So how is it that the other wealthy people, this don't happen to them? Like a Floyd Mayweather or
They don't go
Warren Buffett or
Let
these-
Floyd bring his ass in the ghetto. You're gonna see, you're gonna still get robbed.
Floyd don't go back, man. And
I'm
rightfully
telling
so.
you, you
though.
can't.
Rightfully
You
so.
going in there with diamond. People are broke. People can't even pay their rent.
Yeah.
And you go in there, flaming, talking about you building up. You taking a whole building and living there. They gonna fuck you up. It's just a matter of time. It is what it is.
So what about building property and putting low income? You know, you agree with that?
Yeah,
and
I think
open up
because you own the land. The government, nobody could tell you anything now because you know we have so much rules. Even if you buy city blocks, right? You still have permits you have to get. They tell you what type of house to build. You know, they have rules in the city, and it's because it's state property.
Right.
But you have to go out of the state and get claimed land and do your things like that way. You know, you put on stuff and you tell them go do that. Pull them away from the dumb shit and let them do that. And it probably will work because you know niggas are niggas. They might steal the shit.
Can't do shit for niggas, man.
Steal the shit and go and come back to the city selling it on the street like okay.
But did you guys hear that the Crips was running down on bootleggers?
Oh yeah, I
that
seen
was
that.
selling bootleg Nipsey stuff.
Yeah, I seen that. Shit.
Yo, they be like, cuz, yo, give me that, cuz.
Good.
Can't be selling my man stuff, cuz.
Homie.
Yeah,
I'm like,
'cause-
why would you do that though? I mean, everybody got to hustle.
Yeah, but it's
Like, that's the
disrespectful.
wrong
They
place.
just gonna wait till
doing
next
that.
week. They
It's
just gonna wait till next week.
disrespectful, you know. To disrespect the man dead, you're supposed to at least give him that time.
Yeah.
It's his time. You know, he's not gonna be here all the time. You go in there, you hustling on a nigga.
Yeah.
You know, you should get. Should get you lucky. Back in the days, you lucky, nigga. You lucky. Get your ass. Get your ass off this block with that bullshit.
And then they gave away complimentary tickets,
Tickets, yeah.
and then you had Knuckles selling tickets. What was it on eBay? $400.
Yeah. Craigslist.
How you
too.
selling free tickets?
Yeah, it is what it is. I'll tell you.
That's just
Niggas,
trifling.
remember the last time you asked me if we could get together
Mhm.
and black people get together? I said, oh hell no. You see what I'm talking about? I'm telling you. No,
It ain't
I mean,
gonna
I'm gonna change the way from what I told you the last time, and I said no, but I thought about it, and I agree. I agree with you. Black people should get together and come up with one thing, and everybody think about this at the same time.
Mhm.
Black people should come together just to know that we're fucked.
All the way.
All the way. How about that? We're fucked. If we could grab that, then we could work from that next step. But let us all get together and say, we're fucked. We're in the bottom of the totem pole. You want to get up there, gotta grab this and be comfortable with this. We're fucked. How's about that?
No lubrication.
Yeah, big dildo, no grease and shit. We're fucked.
And you know, it's like that, and I think pretty much all backgrounds got trifling people and all races.
Hell
and shit.
yeah.
But we just like put out there the most.
Yeah, I guess that's what it is though. Like we just put out there the most. You feel me? I think every race goes through their thing. That's why sometimes I don't want to get too so much deep into like I'm black, but you feel me? I like the world to be like one. You feel me? We all should be one. I might be wrong, but I don't know. That's just how I feel.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It'd be nice if we could just be human.
Yeah.
Or
But we are.
But what's the? Because I got my GED, so what's the terminology of a human? Like, what's our species? What's the name of our species? Don't we got a
Human.
name?
Yeah.
Homo sapiens.
Okay, that's
what
what
you're talking about.
Yeah.
We're Homo sapien. But what happened is that they make us believe that we're a different race,
Yeah.
and there's only one race of humans on the face of this earth.
The human race.
One race, just different cultures, different backgrounds, and different shades, but it's one race.
Right.
And until we grasp that, we could do something about it. But when we start dividing ourselves, and they say the man and mankind, I just figured out what's mankind. They try to make us mean like mankind means a different type of man, but but the only thing that's a different type of man, that's a mankind, is fucking woman. It's a kind of fucking man. That's why they have woman in their fucking name. A man, but it's a man. And it's that's what is mankind. Man and mankind. That means that's a fucking woman. But what they do is that they split it up and make it look like it's different type of people. It's just different cultures. But the same when you take off this skin here. Everybody say
Same shit.
serious.
Not lying.
We get caught up on the skin and shit. You ever eat an orange? Do you get caught up on the skin?
I
You
throw that
peel
bitch in the
right,
garbage.
and you go for the fruit, right? Because the fruit is what you want.
Right.
So, but our society, we just deal with the outside,
Right.
and that shit got everybody going fucking nuts.
Yeah.
And until we understand that it's what's in the inside of you, what's important, the fruit, and stop with the outside shit. But that mirror, man, you look in that mirror, you be like, damn, I'm the shit. And you start getting prejudice. You be like, I don't like him because his nose is big. I don't like him because he's black. and his hair is peasy. We start judging and shit, and then we got problems. Until we deal with those little issues, we're not gonna move along, and we're not gonna get together and do shit.
Like MLK, judge by the content of your character, not the color of your skin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
People got.
I nigga
issues.
said that shit about 50 years. A nigga still judging you by the color of your skin.
Yeah, look at. I feel sorry for the women nowadays, man. Getting all this plastic surgery, man. Just fake booties and fake breasts and fake eyelashes and fake cheeks and.
Because they want to
What
live
the
up to that. They want
What
to
else
live
is gonna be fake?
No, don't say that. I don't want to see no fake pussy. At least let
They
it
already
pussy
doing.
wait.
They rejuvenating. They doing all kind of shrinking it. Like,
Word, man.
what else more do you need to change? Why?
They say because us men make them want to go out the way and do all of this stuff because they're not comfortable with what they're born with. So, hey, You know, what do we do? Because we choose a particular type of women we like,
right.
you know, and they call it trophy girls or trophy wife or whatever. And because of that, women want to fit that category. Some short women, they don't feel comfortable being short. They don't like their body. They want that body like how Hollywood shows it. You know what I'm saying? They don't like who they are, and that's weird. You know, to look at yourself and say, "Oh, I'm not perfect." What is perfect? You know?
And then they do all that, and then they still not happy.
Yep.
They still changing shit.
Yep.
Why?
It's never gonna stop.
What the fuck? When is it gonna stop?
It's
why
never gonna stop.
why you can't? Okay, so why you can't just get in shape, work out, right? But then you're gonna go to the other countries and get, you know, oil fluid in your ass and you know, just all this different injections. Why?
I don't know, man.
To be appreciated. It is what it is. You know.
But it's not healthy. They don't realize they killing themselves.
Yeah.
They don't realize that, man.
Yep.
They think
like,
for the right
yo,
now.
And they gonna get dumped just the same way.
And that's the other thing.
I don't care.
then-
Nigga would dump your ass after 2 weeks and he tired of that shit.
What's the
He's like,
next one?
he's like, I'm tired. He'd be like, why? I don't know. I just don't like you no more. You know? My dad told me something like that when I was a kid, because, you know, when I used to see him and my mom scruffling and fighting all the time, and then one day he just left. And I'm like, when I saw him, I was like, where you leave for? He said, this is how this nigga break this shit down to me, right? I was a kid. I didn't even understand that. He said, you know, you get a sandwich with eggs fried exactly the same way you want it every fucking day. And you want it and you get it, and one day you wake up and you don't want the fucking egg that way anymore.
Yo, that's what I say when I'm like, I don't ever want to get married, because I don't want to do that all the time. You feel me?
Okay.
Like when I grew up, my mom always used to cook fish. You feel me? I love fish, but it was just that one time when I'm like, fuck this shit. You feel me? I gotta move on to something else. And that's crazy, man.
And I was a kid. I looked at him. I was like, that don't make no sense. But as I grew older and I realized, I was like, you know what? That nigga make a lot of sense. But it's the way he went about it. You know, he didn't have that kind of understanding to, like, because, you know, you have like fucking 7 kids now. You just don't walk away from a lady like and leave her with 7 fucking kids. You know, you see my family. I got a bunch of brothers, and you know, it was cold. So we gotta know what we want, man, before we make the decision. Because we got these ladies out here getting bitter. They bitter.
They don't want us.
They hate you. They're like, they look at you. Sometimes my mom gets so mad at me, she call me my dad's name. She say, you're fucking old. I said, well, you look like fucking him.
Exactly.
You know, so it's deep. It's deep. You know, been abused, man.
That's why I be shocked how people you know, just running around just promoting marriage. Like, it don't work.
It's a good thing if you know what you're doing. It's to me, I'm not gonna. It's a good thing because a woman in your life who's really good to you and willing to support you and stuff, you could have a great relationship and a lot of fun. But if you pick that woman who don't fucking understand you're in, so that it could be the worst thing you ever do in your
Nightmare.
Nightmare, nightmare with Freddie and
Jason and Critters along with Gremlin.
It's the till death do us part thing that get me, man. I can't be with nobody. I can't be with somebody like for that long. I feel like you can have a soulmate, right, for a certain amount of time until like the next person could also be a soulmate. You can have like 2 soulmates in one lifetime. You feel me? That's how I feel about it. You feel me? I don't feel like death should be like the end of it all. Yeah, that's just my take on the whole marriage thing.
So what if you guys was in a situation, right? So you married, right? Both of you guys are married, and you know, say you got a career where you go away for a few days and you come back, you go out of town and stuff like that, right? So
I know where this is going.
You know, you come home early, right? Unexpected. Your wife doesn't know you come home early and shit, and you pop up and you put the key in the door. And you come in, honey, I'm home, and you know
somebody working on
you don't hear anything and stuff like that. So you know you looking for where you at, boo, where you at, honey, and whatever you call her, and you hear something in the bathroom, you know, You open the door and she's having relations with another woman.
Oh. Well,
How do you guys handle that?
I was just listening to My Girl Got a Girlfriend the other day. And that song,
Like for real, like
yeah.
how would you guys handle it? Cause
I wouldn't be mad, man. I don't think I'd be mad, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think I'd be mad.
so
If it's a girl.
so you'll be would you would join or you would watch? So you fine with it?
I would
No
join.
problem.
I would join. You feel me? Yeah, that's about it though.
What about you, Cru?
Me, I'll just stand there like dumbed out. I wouldn't even want to get caught. I just want to be peeking and shit, just watching peeking. I wouldn't even act like I got home. I just crack the door and be like, ah, shit. and then leave and shit, and then call and say I'm coming home and shit, and let her get her shit together.
So you want to blow up her spot?
Hello, and I'll be like playing detective and shit. I'll be like, everything was good today. Because I wouldn't listen. They already made the decision to do what they had to do, and I was already left out. This is not a threesome. They didn't invite me, so I'm not gonna invite myself. I'm gonna stay out of it and see how she played out. See how she played out, you know.
But that's your wife.
Yeah.
So that ownership shit is what causes problems. See that word you keep saying? That's my wife. What does that mean? Just because your wife, you supposed to like what? Own her? Oh, is this a slave time?
That's true.
You know, and that's what happens with marriage. Marriage make people feel like they own you, and it changes. That's why I told you the last time when I tell you I deal with my girl like single-minded. Because that I keep attracted by her because I think single-minded around her. Not meaning that I go fuck around with a bunch of women. No, I have that single-minded thing. I don't feel like I have that ownership over her, and I try not to have her treat me like she's owning me. So we always have this separation, and that separation causes that attraction. It keeps that thing that we start off keep going. It's like a wheel. It just keep going. You know, it's a feeling. And that feeling just stay right there. And when you look around, it's years. But when you start that, I own you, and you can't do this, and you better do this, that's just a turn off.
Yeah, I don't like shit like that, man.
It's a turn off.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I gotta breathe.
Men do
breathe.
it. Women do it.
Yeah, that's true.
If I was in that situation, I'm getting to the bottom of the shit. I want to know what am I doing wrong? Is it me? Did I didn't satisfy you that you wanted to be with another woman?
Right.
Do you want to fix this shit? Like I want to know where we move from this. You know what I'm saying? If this is what you want to do, okay. So if you want to be with me, you should know I'm gonna be sleeping with other women too. You know what I'm saying? Or if she don't agree with that, I'm gonna leave. Right. Like I just can't, you know.
So all this time she was bisexual and she didn't let you know, and that's what we have to deal with first.
Honesty.
She was bisexual and she didn't let you know, and it took her a while for her to deal with that part of her. And if you know, you guys can sit down and talk about it, because if she wanted to leave you, she'd have left you and be with that woman a long time ago. So it's obviously she still want the relationship, but how you want this relationship now? And you guys have to sit down and talk about it. It's not about I'm the man and I'm over you and you supposed to. No, none of that. It's just she didn't tell you that, and now it's time for you and her to sit down and talk about it. You never know, you might get a deal. Never know.
But I wouldn't want that deal. I don't think it will work.
You don't like that?
I don't think it will work.
I feel that.
And I bring this up because, you know, shit, it's always, what if the man comes home and she's sleeping with another man? But they never talk about women, you know, so a woman be with another woman and how it, because you know, when if the tables was turned and she came and caught you with a man, came and caught you with a woman, she gonna try to hurt you, fight,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Get all emotional.
Yeah, so you know, try to throw a little scenario out there, you know. But me, I'm not with it.
I feel that.
I'm not with it.
I respect it too. I
respect that. But you still have to be mature about that. Remember, you have baby moms, and you know, you have apartment. It's a lot of things that you're connected to it. You see, you just can't get your feelings all involved. You gotta work it out. Bank account, if it's like that, it's a lot.
There's a lot of shit.
So you gotta think about it on that level, and be like, does it worth me breaking up my relationship because she's in love with a girl, or and then she's telling you it's okay, baby, we can all be a family, and you be like, never thought about it that way. So because if she wanted to leave that girl and her to pick up and go and do that shit someplace else and never let you know. So in relationships, you open for that, open for all kind of shit, whether it's a dude, whether it's a baby, whether it's a cat, you open you open for they bring shit in the house. You see them and you have to you open up and sit down and talk about it and see if that how it's gonna work for you. And that's the only thing in a relationship. It's about two people coming together.
I ain't gonna lie though, if it's a dude, I'm out of there.
So it's a dude.
At this moment in my life, the way I think, I'm out. I don't know how I'm think 5 years from now. Maybe that'll change, but now I know the way I'm thinking, I'm out of there, man.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, because it's a different nigga smashing your shit. It's a different feeling.
Oh, man.
Boy, it's a different feeling.
That's crazy. Y'all been there before? I've been there before, man.
I've been there with an ex.
Too.
I mean, I didn't catch smashing, but they already smashed and finished, and I seen them laying in the bed.
I was told.
Yeah, it kind of, because you think you're the man, right?
Yeah.
But you're not.
Exactly.
Like,
damn, I really ain't that nigga, man. Shit.
Because at the end of the day, it seems like a lot of shit boiled down to sex.
Yeah.
Right.
This world is sex rich.
It's
sex rules.
Very sexual.
Yeah.
You see the Pope? The Pope hat? That's a penis. That nigga with a penis on his head. Nobody never that nigga got a penis hat. So it's deep. It's that deep. The Pope got a penis on his head. Don't tell him that. That nigga, I gotta see this. Look at that. It look like a dick. Like, nigga, you wearing a dick head.
What was that movie? Coneheads.
Yeah. So conception is a deep thing, especially in religion,
right?
Because religion is based on sex. A lot of people don't want to understand that. That's why they say conception. It's the beginning of life. What do you think make life?
Sex.
Yeah, until my cup run it over. Hello. I rub my head with oil. You saying the prayers, but you're not really putting two and two together. You say the prayers. It's about sex, conception, about how life was created. And life is created from a sperm coming out of a man going into a woman. And that is what they're talking about, because they're about life.
Right.
I mean, that's why right now the Catholic Church is getting a lot of problem, because
too much.
They made those guys make a sworn oath never to deal with women. And because of that, there's a backlash. And the backlash is, okay, I can't deal with women, can I deal with boys?
I didn't know that.
But why they think like that?
Right.
What's the purpose?
I just told you the backlash. You can't force a man who's supposed to be with a woman into a particular mindset to not deal with women when you know he must, because life is about sex. To make it's about that. That's what life is. How you gonna make a child without fucking?
Right.
A lot of people think this shit come from a microwave. It doesn't come from a microwave.
Well, now they evolved to, what is that? Taking the sperm and freezing it and injecting it without having sex.
Yeah, but it's still conception. It's about life, creating life. In the beginning, when God was floating over the waters, you see, when you read the Bible, I'm not religious, but I read the Bible, and floating over the waters, what do you think the waters is? And what do you think what God is? It's a sperm. And he floating in the woman's vagina. Come on, man. What do you think every 28 days she get an egg for?
Right.
And if it ain't get concept, if a sperm don't get that egg, she push it out. That's a whole world she's pushing out. You know that, right? All them tiny cells was waiting for fucking Jesus, a baby. And there was a tiny cell telling the next one, we gonna get it this month. And then she get cramps and push it out, and them like, oh shit, we gonna die. They get pushed out. That whole world got pushed out. That's what the Bible is talking about. But a lot of people don't get it. They're thinking it's outside of the body. Those guys was talking about inside the body. What was going on in a tiny cell. Remember I told you last week with Achilles tendon, and they're showing us this war. It's, you can't see when they're from far, when the camera pull away from them, and they see them running into the city. Don't the city is wrong, and it looked like a bunch of sperms, and only one got through the gate. You didn't see that shit. But we don't catch half of this stuff. They're trying to tell us that it's really about conception. This whole thing is about sex.
This is why I like coming here every fucking Friday.
You understand?
This
whole thing is about sex. It's about in the Arabs, their book is called the Quran. That's based on the female producing the egg and waiting for a sperm to come in. The Christian Bible is based on the sperm coming out of the man through his father. That's why I say look like your father. God made you in his image and likeness. Is your dad, and it coming from his balls, a sperm. And he shoot it in her, and he travel up her vagina, and her vagina is set up to destroy anything that comes in there, right? So that one sperm get that egg to create a baby, and that baby, they call that baby Jesus. Before it comes out of the mother, it's Jesus in there.
Wow.
And then when it come out, it's Daryl and it's me, and that's just what it is. People looking for that shit on the outside, not knowing that shit is going on. That's what they're trying to explain, that inside stuff, that tiny cell inside of bodies. One body, which is a father body first you was living in. You was living in your father body. You leave that body, and then you went into your mother body, and you're growing your mother body, and then she pushed you out into this world. This is the third dimension, this world. And when we die, we pass on, we move into the fourth dimension as spirits. Because we come tiny, like you couldn't see it, right? And then it grow. Hey, hello, it's right there.
That's interesting, man. I learned something new today.
This guy,
because I don't really, study the Bible. I'd stay away from stuff like that. I just
because of religion.
Yeah.
But the Bible is truth. It's just that people looking at it on the wrong. They're looking at it in the wrong concept. It's the truth, but they're looking at it from the outside. They're not thinking that these guys was really trying to talk about a tiny little fucking cell that's growing inside and becoming a person.
Why can't they just make it so simple?
Exactly.
They couldn't because if they did it at that time, the Caesar would have killed them. So they were smart and they wrote it in ways. So you have to really think about it to understand what's going on. Even now, people don't get it. The church, they probably know it. I know the Vatican knows it, but they're not going to let the mass public know because they want to keep everybody dumbed down and everybody looking for Jesus and looking for this from the outside.
It's working.
It's working, yeah. But it's really about the body. The female body is the Quran, and the Bible, Holy Bible, is about the male sperm. Two different, but it's the same religion, and they're fucking up each other
and killing each other.
Right? They just don't got that.
This world is crazy.
And then I can imagine what's next. To come out with some other books and some other philosophies and some more ways to twist us up. Because now I guess this is the new Bible. The cell phone, right?
No, this is not a Bible. You know what this is? So? This is a witch mirror. The witch's mirror. This is what back in the days the witches used to have a mirror. They said, they show us about the look in the mirror and am I ugly? Am I pretty? You remember that story they give us with it? But now we have that looking box now in our hands. So it's magic. It's magic. Imagine you get post back 200 years with this in your hand and this communication. They'll fucking burn you. They will fucking
chop your head off.
Burn you because they were like, oh, you got a magic box, huh? And it talks back to you, huh? You're a witch, and they'll burn you. So now we have all this technology, and we act like it. We born into it, so it's like nothing to us. But if you step back a couple of hundred years, this is magic. We all living under magics and spell right now.
And it's working.
It's working because everybody's dumbed down. Nobody don't want to ask serious questions because they like to see fights.
World star.
Yeah, bing, bing, bing. They want to see a fight.
Twerking. They want to see twerking.
Oh, yo, twerking is down my news feed like back to back, man. It's crazy.
It's too much.
I'm glad I don't have a fucking daughter, man. Shit.
Please, man, I got it.
Oh, yeah, see what I'm saying?
I'm scared. But yo, I'm like petrified.
Yeah, yo, protect your daughter, man.
If I live long enough to see her become an adult, man.
I'm here, man.
But it's nothing you can do. This
I
is their
know.
world.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah,
just like
yeah.
how when you were younger, it was your world,
Mhm.
and I was younger, it was my world. It's their world now. You just have to just be more conscious of it. And if we could be conscious of what's going on around us every day, this place could be a better place. And you can't wait for everybody else to do it. Each individual have to start doing that. And if each individual do it, after a while, this whole place will be a nice place. It'll be beautiful. It's a garden of Eden turned into a fucking concrete jungle. Look what we did.
Concrete jungle.
Word.
It's all good,
Bunch
though.
of savages, man.
Shout out
Savage.
Brownsville.
Eating babies,
Word.
you know.
Sad, man. Hopefully, one day we'll get this shit together.
Yeah, man.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
I think human beings will get there, but they just have to like grow up, because right now we in fetus mentality. Like we're not even a baby in our growth. We just a fetus. We don't know nothing. That's why everybody Google Gaga. It's just say we fetus, and we look at stupid stuff and hate each other for stupid stuff. We need to
Right.
evolve, like how Captain Kirk evolved, and you have all these different aliens in one ship, and everybody have one goal. Nobody watching it saying, "Look at your nose." None of that shit like that. You know, we need to grow up. And become adults and understand that everybody is human beings.
Yeah.
We just have different culture, and we need to respect each other culture. If we can do that and respect yourself first, this place could be beautiful, man.
Yeah.
Shit.
It's true.
It could be beautiful. It could be a
true.
beautiful thing.
Yeah.
But not now. You give a nigga a gun, yeah, nigga think he's
Pow. Real quick.
yeah, take people's life. You see what they do to my man? Take his life before he even could bloom. You know, it's just sad. It's sad, and it happening all the time,
Every
every day, man. In my days, you know how much of my friends I buried, man.
Yo, that's what I wanted
I
to
can
ask
imagine.
you guys, because I know you guys came up in New York where it was like hot.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't really, none of my friends, I think only one that I know of, and I was in the Bronx. So a lot of us, you know, we wasn't into that street life, hustling, selling drugs. We was just having fun playing ball, just being, you know, teenagers,
yeah.
chasing girls. You know, we wasn't in the streets like that. So a lot of my friends or associates, they still around.
Well, it's good for
You
you.
know what I mean? You know,
That's
but,
really
you
cool,
know,
because me, shit,
They gone.
I could call names, man, buried. If ghost is really a real thing, Flatbush should be walking through like this, party fucking ghost, because it's
Yeah.
mad ghost. It's just, oh man. Sometimes I think about it, I'm like myself, how the fuck I lived through all that shit,
Wow.
you know?
Yeah, man.
But like I said last week, it's about knowing when to move, man. You have that intuition. You got to know when to move. If you don't,
It's a rap.
Yeah, tough
It's a
luck.
Rizat.
yeah, it was that bad. But now it's a little different, because you know, what do you call it? Gentrification, and a different group of people coming in, and they sweeten up the place. And most of those ragamuffin dudes gotta move away because they can't afford it.
Yeah.
You know?
I think it's good.
Yeah,
It's in a
me
good
too.
way.
You know,
You know what I mean? Unfortunately. It's
Yeah.
for the best.
Yeah,
You know.
there's some cons to it, but I do like you know, the streets are getting fixed up now or whatever. So they are pros as well.
Yeah. Well, we had a lot to talk about today. We didn't get to everything. But
Yeah, but we learned
we'll
something.
be back next week.
Yes, sir.
Time went fast.
Again.
You know, so shout out to, I think we got some fans that we don't know about. We got some
Nah,
people
I
viewing
don't know.
our stuff on YouTube. So
Either
Yeah.
way, we gonna be popping. So
thanks
I
to all the people that tune in and watch our show and
Fact.
like
Yeah.
our content, and the ones that don't, you know, good looking too.
Thank you. Yeah,
oh yeah.
yeah, man.
It's a good thing though. Brothers could come together and reason.
Yeah,
That's the best thing.
Yeah.
You know.
All right, fellas. Well,
It was nice
good,
talking to you guys.
Good
Man.
politicking, fellas.
Yes, sir.
And
Closing out.
Oh, you know, like our video, subscribe to our channel. What else? Oh, my Instagram is the Real Hefe. That's TheRealJeffee. Any of you guys got a plug?
at Mr. Wavy 81.
Okay.
Me none.
Keep it like that.
Yeah.
I feel like
I'm good. I'm good.
All right, we out this mug.
I hear that. Easy.
Brr.